Hello, dudes, dudettes, duders, and everyone in between, and welcome to the second video in our series that introduces the basics of live streaming. My name is Jesse Kester, and I am a film producer who lives and works in Los Angeles, California. In this video, we are going to be looking at the basics of OBS, and come on, guys, what's intimidating about this welcome screen? Let's explain what we're looking at. It's a monolithic gray wall with no clear anything on it. But we're gonna break it down, and by the end of this video, you're gonna have an understanding of how to set up a scene and how to prepare your biggity broadcasts. Here we go. Let's first look at the preferences. You probably already did the setup wizard, which is very effective, pretty clear, cut, straightforward. Next, let's take a look at the stream. We aren't going to be streaming to Twitch. You've got all these major services. We're going to be streaming on YouTube for the purposes of this demo, but you can use whatever you want, and you will need a stream key for this. Never show your stream key to anyone, and we'll be getting ours later, but I won't be showing you mine if it's all the same to you. Let's take a look at output. Output mode simple. That should work for beginners. I leave the audio bitrate as high as possible because we mostly live stream concerts and we want the audio experience to be as high quality for the viewer at home as humanly possible. Recording, you can save it to whatever folder you want, and I record to H.264. Audio, blah, 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 normal stuff, nothing special there. Video, 1280 by 720 is fine. You can go up to 1920 by 1080, but most platforms only broadcast at 360 anyway. So, save the headache and heartache, and you just leave them mostly basic. The only thing I like to do is crank up the audio quality, even though I think YouTube broadcasts at 260 or something like that. So once you've got your settings, you can click OK, and now it's time to start building up your workspace. So what we're going to do is create a new scene, and we're going to call it Testing Town. Now you've got your scene. Let's enable preview. And now we've got this black square. The thing about your scene is you don't have any media sources selected. So let's select some media sources. Let's get the video capture device that is built into our very computer. We're going to call this webcam. Get ready to see a beautiful face. FaceTime HD camera built in, and 1280 by 720 should work fine. Hey, look who it is. It's me. What's up, guys? Hope you like partying, because that's what we're here to do. All right, so now we have a webcam, and the webcam is there. Fantastic. But let's go a little bit beyond that. Let's load up a media source. Let's load a video, and we're gonna just call this video, and it can be anything. We've got some stuff dumped on the desktop, so we're gonna load up. Let's do this one. This is Swinky's latest music video. And we'll set it to loop and restart playback when source becomes active. Aha! Now look at this problem. It's too big for our 1280 by 720. This is a 1920 by 1080 video. It's high definition, not just 1280 by lame 720. So you can grab it, and you can actually make anything bigger, but you can make it smaller to the actual size of the window. And you'll see that this video has some audio meters bouncing below, and none of them are clipping because I mix my audio well. And already we could start recording. We can't start streaming because we don't have the stream key placed in our preferences. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Go to your stream. There's your stream key. And we're going to pop over to YouTube, go to Create, and go live. We're going to call it Test. And we're not going to webcam, we're going to stream. Test. We don't want this to be public because why would we? And test. And no, it's not made for kids. Let's create that stream. All right, so what you're seeing is there's nothing happening because we haven't copied and pasted our stream key. You can find the stream key right here, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to flip on over to OBS, and we're going to paste that, and we're not going to show it because if you show your stream key, somebody else can use it and broadcast as you to your channel. Clutch those pearls. All right, so now we should be able to click Start Streaming. And let's go back over to YouTube. And fingers crossed. Oh, the suspense is killing us. Oh, excellent condition. I like how that sounds. But I don't like that little spinning circle. When are we getting the actual video? Gasp! There it is. So you will notice that there is some delay between the broadcast software and the actual streaming software. That's because it has to go out of your computer into outer space, over to YouTube, wherever they are, to be recompressed to their 360 blibbity blah blah blah, and then broadcast again. And it looks like it's working. I think this is fantastic. I'm going to turn on the audio just for a moment so we can hear if it's making noise. Sounds like it's making noise to me. All right. Now, we have a problem. Here's the video, and behind it is me. But maybe I want to be the star. Maybe it's time for Swinky to take a little step down from the limelight and let me do my thing. So to do that, we can get rid of the video by selecting video and clicking the little minus button. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Bye, Swinky. It's Jesse's time to shine. Let's take a look over at the preview, and soon enough it should catch up and show nothing but me. Hey, look who it is. It's me with a bit of a delay. All right. So this is great if you only want one thing. Now, one thing that's concerning me is that there is no audio. So let's see if we can get an audio input capture. And this is probably going to be the H6. Well, hello, neighbors. Thank you for joining into this party. And let's rename that if we can. H6. There we go. So now it looks like we are making noise with the H6. That's fantastic. Let's go over to Safari and see if any of that sound is coming through. H6. There we go. All right, so the audio is coming through the H6. So we've got the video from the webcam and the audio from our external device, the H6. We'll get into external devices in the next video, please. Panic, not yet. We will get to that, I promise you. We're trying to keep it as simple as possible for just OBS. But what we want to do is to be able to have our webcam cut from us to the video source and then back to us without overlapping them. Simple as can be. Create a new scene, call it video, and add a source to that. We're going to add a media source, and it's going to be Swinky again, and it's going to be the same exact file. There we go. And we'll leave it on loop so that if it gets to the end, it just goes back to the beginning. And we've got to resize that now. The question is, which one are we broadcasting? Do you know? Well, here's how you can find out. Go from normal mode to studio mode. So what we're seeing here is on the left, we've got our preview window, and on the right, we have what's actually broadcasting. Let's go over to YouTube, and we'll see that, look at that, it's me broadcasting. Let's load up this. Now that is odd. It should be playing automatically, but it is not. Let's load that up again. I told you it's Los Angeles. There's flybys every night. Now this is odd. Not sure what's going to happen when we cut, but let's roll the dice. Ah! And there's our video playing, and the cut should happen sooner or later over here in YouTube. Come on, baby. Give us that cut. The suspense is killing me. Hey, there's the cut. I apologize for the delay between our broadcast software and YouTube. There's nothing that can be done about it. It's just the reality of live streaming. All right, so when you're done with the video, you can cut, but you can also fade. And now it's back to me. And now it's back to the video. And back to me. And you can change that to whatever you want, but you don't have to. Oh, that's where it is, fade or cut. Anyway, whatever, who cares? So now you know the basics of loading up your media sources into OBS, your music videos or your webcam. As you get into external hardware, it gets a little bit and a little bit and a little bit more complicated as you have to check every setting along the food chain before you can celebrate your broadcast. But I think this should help you out with getting started on OBS. Again, if you have any questions, I know this is very, very basic stuff. This is just scratching the surface of OBS, and I'm only happy to get into more complicated things. Please, you know where the comments are. Ask your questions down there. For now, I gotta boogie. I gotta make like a used tissue and boogie. See y'all later.